So much love and appreciation to those of you who have been with me for the 2 year period plus that I've been doing this. Thank you for showing your love and support to the channel. And to anybody else who is brand new to the platform and you would like to support the channel, also, you can do it by way of Patreon, Anchor, the clothing store, and also the shoe shop that is listed in the comment description below. And again, thank you to any and all of you guys who have been here to support this channel during the 2+ year period. I wouldn't be able to do what I do every single day without you. So before, the end of the video, the main thing I want to state here is that more than likely nothing is going to happen to Ezra Miller. They're going to more than likely state that, oh, these are unfounded. These are, just accusations that, people are putting out there. But the main thing I want people to pay attention to is that as each and every day goes by, you're going to start to more than likely hear more and more and more of these Hollywood elites, these Hollywood celebrities, right? And a lot of stories coming forth where it's showcasing a lot of the deviant, types of behavior that they are accused of or associated with. Like I said before, this is not the first time, nor will this be the last time. Ezra Miller is in more legal hot water after following recent arrest. According to new complaints, the actor is being accused of grooming a minor from the age of 12. Dakota Iron Eyes, who is now 18, has since denied the claims in a statement on social media. On Tuesday, attorneys for activist Chase Iron Eyes and his wife, Sarah Jumping Eagle, filed court documents in Standing Rock, Sussex tribal court alleging that Miller has been physically and emotionally abusing, as well as psychologically manipulating and physically intimidating and endangering the safety and welfare of their daughter, Dakota Iron Eyes. Parents allege that Miller and Dakota met during a 2016 Standing Rock Reservation protest in North Dakota when she was 12 and Miller was 23. Quote, Miller came to the Standing Rock Reservation in 2016 and established contact with Dakota Iron Eyes under the pretenses of assisting the Standing Rock Sussex tribe during the NODAPL movement. Quote, Ezra Miller took an immediate and apparent innocent liking to Dakota Iron Eyes and began to formulate relations with Dakota. Ezra flew Dakota Iron Eyes and other Standing Rock tribal members to London, the United Kingdom, to tour the Harry Potter Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them studio, in which Ezra Miller played a significant character in December 2017, where Miller attempted to sleep in the same bed as Dakota Iron Eyes, who was 14 years old at that time. Also adding that Miller was ultimately prevented from sleeping in the same bed with Dakota at the time by a chaperone. The parents go on to claim that Miller gave Dakota alcohol and drugs, including marijuana and LSD, and exhibited a pattern of corrupting a minor by paying for Dakota to attend college and then using the against Dakota to create a sense of indebtedness. And when Dakota dropped out of school in December, Dakota's parents state that they traveled to Miller's home in January to find that Dakota didn't have her driver's license, bank cards, keys, or any other items that she needed to navigate life on her own. Dakota then spent 3 weeks detoxifying at home before running away to New York City to reunite with Miller. And according to Dakota's parents, then traveled to Los Angeles and Hawaii, where Miller was recently arrested in an unrelated matter. Complaint, Dakota's parents claims that Miller is displaying a quote cult-like and psychologically manipulative controlling behavior towards their daughter, as well as a classic abusive, intimidate, partner violence behavior and sexually predatory behavior. Miller and Dakota did not immediately respond for comment, but Dakota posted a statement on Instagram on Monday with the caption context, addressing assumptions made on my behalf by my family and friends regarding my stability and otherwise. This is a statement by Dakota. Quote, I dropped out of bar 5 months ago. My friend and comrade William passed shortly then after. My mind was incredibly impacted and I've needed space and time for processing the grief. My comrade Ezra Miller, for the entirety of the aforementioned era, has only provided loving support and invaluable protection throughout this period of loss. I am in no way or under any circumstances have been during my short-lived adulthood in need of a conservatorship My father and his allegations hold no weight and are frankly transphobic and based in the notion that I am somehow incapable of coherent thought or opposing opinions to those of my own kindred, worrying about my well being. I am now aware of my severity of emotional and physiological manipulation I was made to endure while in my parents' home. Dakota's statement continues, quote, I am an adult and I deserve to feel authority in my own body. Also adding that Dakota is excited to speak with a therapist about her anxiety and probable depression. It is no one's business but my own. I'm just trying to remember, you got all of this stuff basically happening with Ezra Miller, and he's attacked quite a few women during his stint when he was in Hawaii, and yet he's escaped and nothing has, ever transpired or happened. Isn't Ezra Miller a part of that community? I could swear that that's a part of the isn't that the community he's with? Because it's a little bit baffling to me, right? That someone such as Ezra Miller, who is a part of a community, and they're able to commit such crimes, has never really been caught. He's never, in a sense, really been apprehended, right? Made to really serve time, right? Like everybody else. And yet, here we have another story of supposedly, right? The accusations, right, that are out there that people are alluding, right? That Ezra Miller was trying to jump into the same bed as a quote 12 or 14-year old, whichever time that was, and trying to do that, but they were stopped by way of a chaperone. And out of all of the information that we were able to hear, you mean to tell me that
you don't find that suspicious? You don't find that suspicious?
Community can seem to do no type of wrong, nor will anybody happen to question or bring these things to light. The most interesting thing is that when I looked at this on Twitter, I didn't see a lot of retweets. I didn't see the same news articles doing what they normally do, which is either having their bots or having whatever system they got in place to continuously have a hundred posts under one post to make it seem like it's really generating eyes, it's really generating views. Like I said, when people look at a lot of these posts on Twitter, and it's by a lot of these big companies, try to catch them when they first start. You'll see that nobody's looking at it. And then over the period of the day, or maybe because this is the weekend, maybe during the week, you'll start to see them repost it, reword it, have a different picture, and then underneath one post, they'll have 100 of the exact same post, or they'll have posts basically going over little snippets of the article to make it seem like people are really actually talking in a comment section when realistically it's not. It's just them repeating the exact same thing. So, like I said before, you got to pay attention to a lot of the things that's happening, to a lot of the things that's taking place, and pay attention to who's getting looked at when it comes to accountability and responsibility and acceptance for the types of things that they are doing, and how it is that they get demonized versus the others. Right? Like I said, it's very important to pay very close attention to how the media is being narrated, because a lot of times the media will just so happen to tell on themselves.